I don't know if anybody has ever noticed this, but it's like the English language and the Bible itself, they have a propaganda against the color black. I don't know if anybody has ever noticed it, but let's be honest, I don't know why, but let's just talk about this for a fact. Now, do you guys know that anything that associates with white in the English language or with the Bible refers to something good, and then anything that associates with black, besides one thing that I'm going to mention at the end, anything that has to do with black is bad. So now, if you talk about, let's start from heaven. If you talk about heaven, what the picture that comes to your mind, the picture that has been drawn to us, heaven is full of white, the angels, white garments, white feathers. And you talk about weddings, white wedding, white, clean, shiny. If you talk about let's say Santa Claus, for example, Santa Claus, just the Christmas, he wears white and red. White. If you talk about the American president's house, the White House, everything white, anything associated with white is good. White. Now let's talk about black. Why does everything that has to do with, okay, you start from the Bible again. Let's talk. You remember the angels are white, right? Why does Satan why does Satan always have to, have you ever seen those pictures that is always painted on the wall where God is fighting against Satan or something like that? You always see God against God with his angels always wearing the white, like the white garments and all those things with the white feathers, and then Satan is always trying to run away and he's wearing a black garment with horns on his head, red eyes. Why? Okay, let's talk about, have you ever seen the picture where Jesus Christ, the image of Jesus Christ on the wall with the 12 disciples, and they're all seated on the table? Have you seen that picture where Judas Iscariot Judas Iscariot, the guy who's gonna betray Jesus, on that same image, Judas Iscariot turned his back and he was running outside to go betray Jesus. Do you know what garments he wore on that? Black. Go check. Go check. So, if you go for white weddings, for example, I talked about white weddings. Good. White. Now, do you know what dress is worn when you go to funerals? Black. And you think I'm the one doing this? You think I'm the one saying this? I'm not making up anything. Black, when you want to go for weddings, you wear white, and you're going for funerals, you wear black. Why? If somebody wants to insult you, they will say you are black as night. They will say your heart is black as night. Your heart is black as night. You know, if you want to say they're too black, you will tell you that you're too black as you're black as the devil. Oh God, no way. If you want to sell something that is illegal, guess what they call it? Black market. Nah. If you threaten to expose someone's information and ask them to pay you somehow, some form of way, and it's against their will, guess what it's called? Blackmail. I need somebody telling me that the black, are you guys kidding me? And if many people plan to do something together and one person goes behind and snitches, guess what that person is called? Black leg. I'm done with this. I'm done. And then you can't turn around and then you want to say, if somebody calls you black, is the only thing that is associated with black that has to do with something kind of good, you know. So if they say you're black, you're strong. If something is black, it's strong. Of course, why wouldn't we be strong if the colors at all those things associated with black? Tell me why you wouldn't decide to be strong. You automatically become strong. Yes, because strength is the only thing that has to back you up. If not, whoever designed the English language, whoever designed the Bible, you guys have to see this, man. The name black. First of all, human beings are not black. There is no way. You see, you can see. I'm a black person, but you can see clearly that the difference between this thing and my face is different. They are totally different. I don't know how it came about that human beings, for some reason, when they want to be discriminated, they will be called black, and then some other people who are pink, they are called white. Yes. I don't know how it came about, but I'll just leave this for some other people, man. I'm not going to talk about